A Detroit police officer was caught on camera shooting somebody's dog in its own yard. Now, I'm going to show you this video. It is disturbing. There's no gore in it, but you can see what happens. It's disturbing. If you want to skip the video, you can. I will explain afterwards what happened. This video is about 30 seconds long, so if you skip 30 seconds ahead, if you don't want to see this, you can get to my description, and then we'll talk more about it. But here's the video.
She lost control of the dog.
Now, what surprised me about that video is that I wasn't surprised. I mean, if an officer is going to shoot an unarmed person, they're going to shoot an unarmed dog. So, this really isn't all that shocking. Though the visual of it, of course, is shocking, is disturbing. But the fact that this happened is not at all shocking or surprising. And in fact, Detroit specifically, there have been a number of these cases already, and I'll get to some of those details in a minute here. But first, if you skip through the video, let me give you the description here from PetRescueReport.com. In a disturbing video, home video captured in real time on Wednesday afternoon in Detroit, a police officer apparently shot a dog in the face, killing it in the pet's own fenced-in yard. According to the Animal Hope and Wellness Foundation, the footage was caught on a home camera system as the dog is seen barking through the fence at policemen and police dogs. One police dog approached the fence, and from there, chaos commenced as the dog inside the fence appeared to be lashed onto the other dog. The video does not show the police officer try to separate the dogs. Instead, the officer shoots the dog inside of the fence in the face, killing it. So, that's what happened. There was no attempt at all. The officer was the one that lost control of his dog, and there was no attempt at all to try and separate them before just shooting this person's dog in its own yard. Now, before I get to more details on how this is completely normal for Detroit police, Julian Castro here on Twitter tweeted this video out saying a Detroit police officer shot someone's dog that posed no threat inside its own fence after he lost control of his own canine. This officer should be held accountable. He should be fired and prosecuted. So this story is still developing. This is the only real report from Pet Rescue that I saw discussing it. So we still have to wait for more details on this, but let's hope there is some accountability here. But if there's rarely accountability when a person's killed, then what are the chances in this case? Though, as we have seen, Detroit Police Department settles another dog shooting lawsuit after a video contradicts cops' account. This is not even this story. This is another one that happened last month or was settled last month. But this has happened a number of times. In fact, this article goes on to describe there's been 4 different settlements, similar settlements about police shooting someone's dog. 4 different settlements over the past several years. This happens all the time. And those are just the settlements. So who knows about the other cases that haven't been settled, or there haven't been complaints, or they haven't been dealt with seriously. This happens all the time. This is, look, apart from the obvious lack of just basic humanity when it comes to these police officers, and whether it's dogs or humans, there's also the obvious waste of money. If you are just a conservative who, you're a fiscal conservative, all you care about is, don't want your tax dollars wasted. Well, how about this? How about the amount of money poured into police departments compared to public health, compared to schools? How about the amount of money poured into settlements with cases like this? This is taxpayer money going to a settlement because these officers couldn't keep their cool. They had to shoot a dog. This is why we say defund the police. It doesn't mean abolish the police. It means defund the police. It means take money away and put it into other areas. When you have so much money poured into these police departments, what ends up happening is they feel completely free to do whatever the hell they want. Especially when on top of that, they're getting away with most of what they do. So the only way to truly limit their power is to move money out of police departments into other areas, into public housing, into public schools, into public health. There are better uses for this money than towards police departments that act like this.